It's Alicia with Laughing Goddess International, using the force of love and the power of the law of attraction combined so that you can create every dream in your life and feel your inner value and worth as you do that. Today, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. When you speak, do you feel heard? Do you feel as if people are really listening because they value your words? When you go into a shop or a store and you are looking around for something, does someone come over to help you? Is your presence acknowledged? When you're driving, do people just act as if you aren't even there and cut in front of you, or create dangerous situations because they don't really acknowledge or value your presence? And of course, being out in the world, I think we're all going to bump into people who are so self centered. Their world revolves around them and they don't take anybody else into consideration. Of course, there are people like that, and we're all going to bump into those people. But I'm talking about as a pattern. Are you seen? Are you heard? Are you valued? Well, this is a lot about what I'm speaking about using the law of attraction. Because if you're putting out a vibe that says, nobody notices me, nobody cares what I say, nobody really sees who I am, and if you're putting that out, if that's in your energy field from past traumas, past wounds, you will not be seen. You will not be heard. Your presence will not be acknowledged. And I have a little story that goes with this. About 3 days ago, I was pulling out of a park into a main street, and this street had construction on it. There was a person here holding a sign. There was a person down there about 2 blocks holding a sign, and they were just letting one car go through, and then, several cars that were lined up over here, letting them go through. When I pulled up, she had a stop facing my direction, and she was just about to signal to the guy down a couple blocks to come on, let them through. And she actually did turn her sign to go. She glanced over, and in a brief few seconds, it seemed like instantaneously, she felt my presence. She felt the vibe that I was putting out, that I need to be acknowledged, please. I need to be valued, please. And I need to be seen as someone who is waiting at this intersection. She glanced over, immediately flipped her sign around to stop to these people actually down this way, and told the guy down there, stop. And she put stop on these people as well. And she waved me on through. And oh my gosh, it just changed my world for about 3 minutes. I felt seen. I felt valued. I felt acknowledged as someone who was important enough for her to stop traffic for. And that was the coolest thing ever. As I say, for about 3 minutes, maybe 5, I went, holy moly, she stopped traffic for me. And I want to tell you, why did this happen? Am I special or something? No, I'm not. But I am someone who has worked for years on my self-worth. I am someone who started out who could not speak their truth or share their truth for fear of blame or judgment or punishment, which is, of course, the way I was raised when I was a kid. But I have been able to change that slowly using my own tools, using my affirmations, using my visualizations, releasing fear as we did in the last video. And this was just proof to me that I have made progress within my own self-value. That was instantly mirrored back to me in a very short little, what others would call an insignificant scenario, an insignificant event, but it was very significant to me. And I want to tell you, the reason I'm sharing this is, remember, you are always putting out a frequency. You are always coming from either fear or love. Work on yourself like I've done. Don't stop working on yourself. Have an intention that you carry with you all of the time for growth, for releasing fear, more and more and more fear, moving into more and more love. And then, of course, is love for yourself. And then that is mirrored in your outside daily life as acknowledgement and as love given back to you through the physical world. So thank you for listening. I hope this helps you, and I hope you realize how valuable you are. You are worthy of being acknowledged. You are worthy of being seen. You are more than worthy of being heard. You are a precious spark of Source Creator and a co-creator of your every world. So thanks a bunch. See you in the next video. Bye.